All right, everybody. Here we are on a beautiful Wednesday evening. Just got home from work. Sun's still kind of out. And so I thought I would just hurry and do my vlog real quick. We haven't had dinner. We're going to be having some oven roasted chicken tenders, seasoned and everything, by my wonderful wife. And it's going to be super uber delicious. We're going to be having some homemade coleslaw with that as well, which is going to be really good. So, let's see. Where are we at with everything? Let's see. Today I had a salad for lunch. I took some squash. We had some banana squash from we cooked some last week, right? And then when we harvested the garden, we also cooked some. Apparently, we ate all of the leftover that we cooked from when we harvested the garden. Okay? Didn't realize that. Didn't realize that we still had some left over from last week. Brought that without knowing that that's what that was. So when I went to go heat it up, yeah, I was a little on the fuzzy side. So I just kind of donated that to the trash and got myself a salad. But I see the hospital has a really good salad bar, and on top of that, I got to see my wife, so it was a win-win with an extra win, capital W-I-N. Let's see, weighing in tomorrow. Excited for that. Gonna be. I'll tell you why I'm excited. I'm not excited because I think there's going to be some loss there. I'm a little discouraged about that, but I'm excited for the finality of it, for being able to say, okay, here's where I stand, and here's what I need to do. I have some questions for my coach. I have some questions concerning the Bingham diet, because I really want that to work. I really want that extra little buzz pace there to do intermittently, whether it's a 10 or 14 day increments, and I feel like that would just be good for me if that could be something that I do every now and again, whenever, and just give me that little boost, and then boom, right back into regular keto, and then have my carb, throw myself out of ketosis, and then back on the regular keto, and then the Bingham thing, and then sort of not necessarily a set routine, but something that gives my body that fluctuation that it'll go, okay, we need to burn more fat, or okay, we really need to burn more fat, or okay, look at all these carbs, this is crazy good, and then the next day, oh no, we're not getting any. So, because it's the whole fast before the feast, fast after the feast, essentially. So, anyway, we got some of that stuff going on. There was someone that was asking about the Bingham diet. Jane, that is actually we watch the This Is How We Bingham pretty regularly, every single day, as a matter of fact. If we ever do miss a day, you better believe that we're doubling up the next day. And Brandon Bingham, the dad, he does what's called, well, he doesn't really call it anything. He just calls it his no carb stuff, or I don't remember exactly what he calls it. We coined the term Bingham diet because of what he does, and we're wanting to sort of mirror that Bingham diet. And because it's Brandon Bingham, you get the play on words and how that we're relating that and whatever. So essentially what he does is 20 carbs or less, and he essentially pizza toppings, cheese, pepperoni, eggs, and little snacks, and I think he throws in a couple of almonds, some fats and stuff like that. Anyway, So uh, I did a version of the Bingham diet where it was the 20 carbs or less. But the problem is that I was, when we were doing it, Jamie and I, because we both did it, um, we were doing it with, vegetables and trying to, put some variety in the food that we're eating and still keeping under 20 carbs. And I was not getting enough fat. And I didn't realize that until we'd been going into it well into 2 weeks. And because we were going to do 2 weeks, see how things were going, um, and then just go back to regular keto. And then at the almost 2 week mark, I kind of threw out to everyone, should we continue it and go till October 4th? And it was decided that we were going to do that, but then, and that was going to be another 10 additional days. But then on Sunday, I just kind of like, I'd been sort of weighing myself, not on the scale of Elevate or anything, but just kind of sort of watching, and then just to sort of see where I was at, I had Jamie start doing the measurements, and guys, was sort of gaining on the weight, and I was gaining on the inches, and for being under 20 carbs and being super strict and super good about it, I even halfway through went on a diet soda fast, thinking that that would just do nothing but help my case. Well, I was not treating my body well. I was groggy. I was sleepy. I was, honestly, I was kind of like a downer. It's like, whatever. And so I decided this last Sunday, almost a week ago, well, 3 days ago, I decided that I needed to be off of the Bingham diet, the way I was doing it, and to just go regular keto, and then on the 15th, restart a Bingham diet and do it the way Brandon Bingham was doing it, with the cheeses and the pepperoni and eggs. He said he had eggs for dinner every single night, and then I can put some avocado and some sour cream on there, and sort of get more fats, and in effort to, what's the word I'm looking for? Lose more weight, right? Just to get more fats and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm trying to do. I want to get it sort of perfected for myself so that I can use that as, like I said, a tool to kind of like give myself a little fast forward button on the weight loss, but it's not one that I can hold down for very long, 10 days to 2 weeks max, and then go back to regular keto, and then, somewhere in there have a carb, throw myself out of ketosis meal thingy, and then jump back into regular keto, and then the fast forward button with the Bingham diet, and just see if I can make some of that work for me, because I am in this little slump. I'm in this meep, and then with the doing things that, anyway, frustrating, but that's the plan. That's what we're going to do. And the weigh in tomorrow night is going to help me know where I stand on everything. And so we'll talk about some of those numbers. I'll throw some of those out to you guys tomorrow night. So just watch for that. And I guess I have nothing else to say. I've talked your ear off for almost 10 minutes. So sorry. I love you guys. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hit like and press the subscribe button. And I thought it might be fun to throw out a little challenge here. I've been at 25, in the 25, 26 subscribers for whatever, some leave, some come back, some, whatever that happens there. It would be kind of fun to see if I could put a challenge out there to get to 50. What would it take to get me to 50 subscribers? That would be kind It would be cool. I would love to be able to say, look at it and be like, look, I've got 50 subscribers. Isn't this awesome? And go from there. So tell your friends and family and all that fun stuff. Anyway, hope things go well. Have a great day, the rest of the day today. Good night, and talk to you tomorrow. Keto Superpower.